Alright, so I'm getting ready to record part 2 of the mailbag for January, and we'll get to that soon. But first I wanted to share a story with you at the risk of pissing a lot of people off. I was watching the NFC championship game between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers, and things weren't going so well for Seattle. It was in the fourth quarter and they were down by 2 scores, and the quarter was about half over. So I decided, what the hell, I'll do some magic. Mainly because I have a friend who lives in that part of the country and she really, really likes the Seahawks. So I spontaneously did some astral magic, which only took a couple minutes, and then all of a sudden the Seahawks came alive and got very quote-unquote lucky and ended up winning the game, being hailed as one of the most remarkable comebacks in NFL postseason history. And I read somewhere that it was like a 1% chance for the odds of them coming back to win. If you missed that game, I would recommend checking out the highlight reel, because things got crazy. When you think of all the things that had to happen for that outcome to occur, it's just mind-blowing. And I don't even care about such things. I had no allegiance to one team or the other. To me, it's just entertainment. I'm not emotionally invested in any of that. So why am I bringing it up? Well, because it's a testament to how powerful we really are, and how powerful your magic can be without the need for candles, oils, incense, robes, sigils, tools. You really don't need any of that. You may remember when I taught you how to do the money spell, that the candle and the sigil and the oil and incense and all of that is merely an offering for that which you've already received, and to treat it as such. It's giving in gratitude. Some of the most powerful magic I've ever done has been without the use of any of those things. This one may be the most potent I've ever done, because I don't think I've ever had that large scale of an influence in one of my spells before. So how is it done? If you remember back in the video on Judgment, I posted a link to a Greg Branst video, The Divine Matrix. Whether or not that link still works, I don't know. But I essentially did it the same way he talked about in that video. The fact that I didn't care who actually won the game meant I was detached from the outcome. I honestly didn't think it would work. And after it was done, I immediately dismissed it out of my mind, and therefore fulfilling the law of least expectance. I also didn't tell anyone that I was doing it. My girlfriend had watched it with me, and I didn't tell her about what I had done until after they had won. Of course, I wasn't thinking about any of that when I had done it. It's only in retrospect, after the fact, that I was able to go through the checklist and say, oh, okay, well, I wasn't attached to the outcome. I didn't break the law of silence, and I adhered to the law of least expectance. So, yeah, I was just as surprised as anyone. And I'm bringing it up because that was just too cool. That was pretty awesome. What I really found humorous was after the game when Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson broke down in tears and got all emotional and saying, God is good, God is good, he's so good. I just found that kind of humorous. Even the announcers were saying when they made the 2-point conversion that it must be the big guy upstairs looking out for him, because that play was ridiculous. But all the pieces fell into place. Everything that needed to happen happened. But, it's all coincidence. That's what, people will say. It's all coincidence. Which is really good, because magicians typically don't want people to believe that they're affecting them in that way, because we don't want to be burned at the stake. So I thought I'd just share that story with you. You can make of it what you will. It is what it is. And I will see you soon with the second part of the mailbag. Until then, take care.